Hey everybody, welcome back to the family channel.
Hi.
We hope you guys are having a fantastically awesome day so far. We are definitely having a fantastic day today. It
Yes,
is
we are.
such a beautiful day outside. There's not a cloud in the sky. And when I took Garen to school this morning, it was already sitting at like 25, 26 degrees. So it's going to be a hot one, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
I can already feel the temperature rising in this room. So Kat and I decided to get up here while it's still early and react to the fat electrician, which for obvious reasons we can't react to him with the kids because he uses some colorful language. So yeah, we're going to be checking out America's Kamikaze drone. I love drones. I actually bought myself a drone.
You just need to start using it.
I keep forgetting I've bloody got the thing. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Like every time we went to the lake the other day and someone flew a drone over and I said to Kat, oh yeah, I've got a drone. I just forget to use the thing.
Yeah, I think I need to remind him.
Yeah, I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. I've got a lot to remember. So yeah, we're going to be checking that out. But before we do, if you guys haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra frisky, you may as well give the video a like as well. Or even if you don't like it, just down like it. It all helps. So yeah, do what you want. Anyway, without further ado, let's check out America's Kamikaze drone.
Today we're talking about America's Kamikaze drone that can be small enough to fit inside your backpack or big enough to blow up a tank. Ladies and gentlemen, the Switchblade.
Look how fast it is.
All right, here's the deal. I've said this once and I will say this again. Uncle Sam is very, very good at identifying what the kids are into and somehow turning it into a weapon. During World War II, kids were into playing baseball. Guess what? We've got baseball grenades. During the Cold War, kids were into football. Now we've got anti-tank Nerf football grenades. And now that kids are into video games, he's found a way to weaponize that too. And hear me out when I say this. Unlike those other ones, I think Uncle Sam has been planning this one for a very, very
I love this guy. He's so freaking good. Like the tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
But I never knew about that football bomb.
No, I didn't.
That's freaking weird. But can you imagine how different World War I and II would have been if they had drones?
Wow, I don't even want to imagine, to be honest with you.
I mean, it could have gone either way, isn't it? Like, it could have gone really well and just ended the war quickly, or it could have been like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
earliest.
Sorry.
But, yeah, like, I'm actually glad that it didn't happen.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
we weren't
Like,
there. So,
yeah.
But yeah, who knows what the world could have been like today.
Yes.
Version of the Switchblade came out in 2011, and by
could've
sheer
did that with one of my
coincidence,
hands.
6 months later, when the newest iteration of the Call of Duty video game franchise came out, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, they introduced a new weapon system called the Hunter-Killer drone, which is almost fucking exactly the same thing as the Switchblade. Now, am I implying that Uncle Sam would divulge his plans for the future of warfare to a video game development company a decade ahead of time, just so that the warfighters of the future could potentially log hundreds or thousands of simulated flight hours on the weapons of the future? No, and it's definitely not going to get more weird when I tell you that they also added it to the Call of Duty mobile game so that you could get used to flying a drone from a small tablet like this, or
Apparently, like, I don't know, this is, I've heard it a few times that some of the drone pilots who are like the best drone pilots are ex-video gamers.
I heard that, actually.
And it really messes them up mentally because they're playing a game and then they go and blow people up.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, really.
But flipping heck, imagine they're sitting at home flying a drone and they're watching how good you are and they like call you. Do you want to be a drone pilot? I don't think it works like that, obviously, but holy smoke.
not like that one. Not like that one at all. I mean, come on, guys. It wouldn't even make financial sense because all the trainees would be doing it for free and they'd be providing their own training materials because they would pay for the video game and the gaming console. Wait. Change the subject. You know what, this is a great time for a word from our sponsor. Okay, back to the Switchblade. This thing comes in two different sizes. We have the anti-personnel version and the anti-tank version. The anti-personnel version is known as the Switchblade 300, and it is quite literally air support that fits in your backpack. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is only 19 inches long, 3 inches in diameter, and the entire kit weighs 5.5 pounds. It can go from in your backpack to in the air in less than 2 minutes, and once that drone is in the air, it's capable of traveling up to 6 miles and loitering for 15 minutes while traveling at a speed of 63 miles an hour, and once you identify a target, it can accelerate towards it over 100 miles an hour before making impact, and upon impact, it will explode with a force comparable to that of a 40mm grenade.
Holy
How is that possible?
That is insane. That thing is, what's 19 inches? Probably about like that?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit.
Maybe
I don't
even
know.
smaller, no?
Well, 12 inches is 30 centimeters.
Okay.
So that's insane. And the speed of it. This is what worries me, though. This is what we know about, what they let us know about. Imagine the weaponry we don't know about, what
Don't
they've
want
got.
to know.
Yeah, it's
Don't
probably,
wanna know.
that's a good point, actually. Sometimes it's better not to know.
This is why Leia is not doing this
She
video.
hates these videos. She really, last night she was like, I feel a bit safer. And then she was asking questions and she just freaks out. Leia is a proper worry gut, isn't she?
Yeah.
I call her stress ball because she's always stressing about things. Bless her. So yeah, we won't be watching any of these with Leia. Flippin' hang.
And the scariest part about all of this is they plan on giving these to just normal infantry grunts, which is going to be absolutely terrifying for the enemy because now every time they think they hear a mosquito, they're not going to know whether they should reach for the bug spray or if the live leak watermark's going to pop up in the corner as they come to the realization they're about to have the longest, shortest day.
That's a horrible. Well, it depends what you're into. Live Leak, it shows some really graphic videos of like.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's horrible. The guy I used to work with, I won't name him. He used to always watch that and be like, "Jono, watch." I'll be like, "No, mate, I can't." Like, I draw the line there, but yeah.
Of their life. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you that the enemy's going to be awfully disappointed when they find out that you're not excited to see them and that actually is a cruise missile in your pocket. These things are going to be way too expensive and they're never actually just going to give them to all the infantry grunts. So to be fair, that's actually a good point, and I thought the same thing because back in the day when they were going to give every infantry grunt a UAV drone, that little Black Hornet thing, they were like $170,000 a piece. But apparently when it's a Kamikaze drone that only needs to fly once and land never, the drones get a lot cheaper because a Switchblade 300 is only $6,000. And don't get me wrong, $6,000 is still a lot of money, but when you're talking about being able to give a bad guy a lifetime supply of Pearl Harbor reenactments from 6 miles away, that's a fucking bargain. And it only gets scarier from here because here's the big brother, the Switchblade 600. That is a 33-pound drone that's capable of traveling 24 miles with a 40-minute loiter time, traveling at a...
He's actually got a podcast now. I'm not sure if it's his podcast or what, but I watched a bit of it the other day, and he's like, I love the way he tells a story.
Yeah, he
like,
says. See, he said it like such a calm voice, but it's a.
and the way he just throws the swear words, like
Yeah.
that's like how I speak in real life. Like I've got a foul mouth, and
He does.
like I don't think about it, and I swear quite a lot. It really takes a lot for me. Like when I used to film my videos, the amount of times I'd have to start again because I'd swear, and I don't really want to be putting that out there. So yeah, the way he just puts it in there and it fits, it just sounds so normal.
Yeah.
drone that's capable of traveling 24 miles with a 40-minute loiter time, traveling at a speed of 70 miles an hour with an attack speed of 120 miles an hour. It is equipped with a warhead that is comparable to that of the Javelin, meaning that it can take out any tank or armored vehicle known to exist today, and it can even take out some naval vessels. And all of that comes with a price tag of only $10,000, which again, 10 grand is absolutely a lot of money, but when you're comparing it to something like the Javelin that costs $250,000 for a single shot, the Switchblade is a fucking bargain. I mean, the Javelin has an effective range of like 1.5 miles, meaning you have to get 2 of your men within 1.5 miles of an
He's
active...
saying that like it's a bargain. Go and get it.
Link down in the description. But like that Javelin, he's just said $250,000 per shot. And that other one's
What a price
and the
difference.
other one's only 10 grand. It's like the Costco version.
effective range of like 1.5 miles, meaning you have to get 2 of your men within 1.5 miles of an active enemy tank to be able to have the opportunity to spend $250,000 to take that tank out. Or if you use the Switchblades, you can launch 25 spicy model airplanes from 20 miles away for the same exact price, meaning that even if the Switchblades are only effective 5% of the time, they are still going to cost the same amount as the Javelin and be safer. And here's the ultimate kicker with all of it. Both models of the Switchblade can be shot out the back of a moving helicopter. Yeah, apparently they gave some prototypes to the Marines in 2016, and they conducted an experiment where they concluded that you can in fact shoot them out of moving helicopters. And it was absolutely an experiment. It definitely was not some Marine grunt saying, hey guys, you want to see how a baby helicopter's born? Anyways, we are now officially in the future where a single aircraft can fly over the battlefield and eject hundreds or thousands of kamikaze drones that are being manned by people 30 miles away that have been playing video games for their entire lives. I really don't know what else to say, so. The part that terrifies me is my grandkids are gonna look at this technology the same way I look at a musket. I have no idea where this is going, but we're gonna find out eventually. Anyways, if you made it all the way through this unhinged TED Talk, thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang, out.
so good.
I love this guy. Like
So good.
the way but what he said is so true, isn't it? Like the way he sees those now, like a musket. I'm wording it so badly, but like imagine the technology when for our grandkids, what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
It's scary, but it's good in a way.
It's interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very
It, like-
interesting. And like you said, like we don't even know what else is there already.
Yeah,
You know?
it's insane the amount of money human beings spend, like the leaders of the world spend, just to end human beings. It's mental to me.
It just doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah,
But,
well, I mean, it's something that's been going on since the dawn of time, really.
Yeah.
Wars and fighting, and that is just like, I mean, look at the Romans, what they did. They'd just go and decimate a whole population, basically, and Genghis Khan, and it's just one of those things, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, on that happy note, we hope you
don't
guys have.
forget it's a bargain.
Yeah, it's a bargain. Only 10 grand. Get yourself two while you're at it. We hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. We will probably see you later on again. We're going to film a video with the kids. As usual, if you've got any suggestions or requests, please feel free to email them in to me. My email address is down in the description. I say me, but that's because I'll read the emails. But feel free if you want to say anything to Kat or anybody. I did, to the lady who sent the recipes, who was on the live, I'm terrible with names. I did get them and I have sent them to Kat. So
Yeah, I will try to get around and make some food. It's been very busy recently.
With
so...
Impy, the dog is still going to the vet nearly every day. I've got to inject him with insulin while Kat has to test his blood, like from his ear prick. And the reason Kat has to do it is because he'll rip my face off. He hates it when I go near. I have to show him my hands when Kat's doing it. So, and then if I put my hands down, he'll growl because he thinks it's me. But yeah, so yeah, it's been a hectic few weeks, but hopefully we can get back on track and do 2 videos a day. Because I enjoy doing these sort of videos.
Yeah, I enjoy doing these videos because obviously there's a lot of videos that kids, we don't want them to do for obvious reasons.
Yeah, and I mean, Garen would love this video, but
Yeah.
the swearing, because you heard him yesterday, he's like, no, I want to do the army ones, like the military ones. So yeah. Anyway, like I say, have a fantastic day. You'll see us later on. And yeah, we will see you when.
In the next video.
Bye.
Bye.